Alright, let's see how this works. Oh, that's not going to work. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Alright. Here we go. Oh, come on. So as you can guess, I'm not going to be able to type much or even read much about what's going on, but we're pulling out from the chevron here, right just west of McLaren. That means we're south into the strip. Oh yeah. Let's see if we can head on down here. How's everyone doing tonight? Redbeard here, taking the Caddy out for a cruise. I don't take it out enough. I need to do this more often. Let's get the other window down. One window down. We got the sunroof open. Alright. So we got here to the middle. And get out here in the traffic without anyone dying. Oh, might help if we had some lights. We have the technology, if not the skills. Woo! For those of you who haven't been to Vegas, welcome to the Sunset Strip. Welcome to the Las Vegas Strip. To our right is McLaren Airport. Up on the left is the famous, or infamous at this point, Mandalay Bay. You know, honestly, it's one of my favorite, if not my all-time favorite resort here on the Strip. Boss Hog, nah, man. The Boss Hog's all white. Although I did look into trying to get a pair of horns for the hood. I thought that would be fun. So we're just passing the Las Vegas sign. It's over here on the left. For you guys who don't know, that used to be just a little patch of grass. I can remember me and my ex stopping there, just stopping in traffic, pulling off on the side to take a picture. Apparently enough people have been doing that. Oh, there's Harley Davidson on the right. Gotta say hi to them. But apparently enough people have been doing that. They turned it into a tourist spot. They redid the whole area. Now there's a whole parking center in the middle. You get tour bus stop in there. It's a madhouse now. I don't know if you can see it. Right up here. That's the light coming off the Luxor, right behind the Mandalay Bay. Oh, our first church, Little Church of the West Wedding Chapel. I think it's the only one. I think someone just got married. Congrats. Right near the convention center here on the left. If you come down for the Barrett Jackson, that's usually where it is. Let's see if I could tilt this. Sorry about that. Alright, well, that's as much as it's a new mount, so it's being finicky with me, so I can get what I can get, guys. Sorry. How many of you actually been to Vegas before? Hands up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I wish I could see you guys while I'm doing this. Like a Google Hangout style kind of thing. It is, temperature-wise, I think just below 100 right now, with a slightly higher humidity than normal. Actually, we have severe thunderstorm warnings till 10 o'clock tonight. That's when we get all the nasty flooding and stuff. So there's been some lightning. It's pretty cool. We get a ton of lightning in the summer down here. All right, just past Mandalay Bay, we got the Luxor. Let me get more towards the center. Passing the Luxor on the left, we got the Mind Freak sign out front. And over on the right is where that concert was, where the shooter from Mandalay Bay shot. I wish we could get some answers about that whole thing. That, you know, if ever there was, you want to know how conspiracy theories are made? It's by people shutting up and not telling everyone what's going on. I'm not saying there is a conspiracy, but I'm just saying that's what prompts that kind of stuff. All right. Coming up on the Tropicana, that place is a hole in the ground. They demoed the old Tropicana to build this brand new thing, and it is just a complete waste in there. It has no soul. We got the Excalibur on the left, and honestly, the Excalibur it's old. It needs to be refreshed inside and out. That place it's cheap. I'll give you that. Between the Luxor and the Excalibur, the two of the cheapest places on the Strip. I'll tell you where not to stay. Don't ever stay at the Hooters Hotel. It's awful. It is just, I mean, it smells. It smells like an open sewer. And the food's not bad. You know, they've got two great restaurants. They've got a Steak and Shake in there and a Hooters. But if you leave the floor of the casino, the outside of the hotel and even the hallways smell like an open sewer. So let's see what's going on over here. Nah, nothing interesting. People taking pictures and stuff. Anything in particular anybody wants to see? I can make sure to do a drive-by on. You get the MGM. The MGM up here on the right, if you guys, older guys like me will remember, they used to have a lion up front on the corner, this big gold lion, and you'd walk right through his paws, under his, you know, like through his mouth. Apparently Asians won't do that, and they refused to go in there, and so they had to redesign the entire entrance so they could appeal to the Asian market. And let me tell you, if you own a casino in Vegas and you don't appeal to the Asian market, you're going to go out of business. Nobody gambles like the Asians do. It's just part of the culture. In fact, the Venetian here is the second biggest casino in the world. The Venetian in starts with an M, and Macau, I think, is the biggest. So, oh, nice Hummer limo. That's H3. Why would you use an H3 to make a limo? Yeah, I'm not chaperone. The bear's off the leash. Mama bear is still up in Montana, and with the two baby bears, the older bear's with his mom in Tahoe, actually. So Daddy Bear is off and being frisky out here on the Strip and trying to sweat through his shorts. It is warm. And something happened to my AC. I don't know. My AC, I just had it redone up to the new Freon stuff, and it's blowing lukewarm at best. I'm gonna have it checked. I think I must have a leak somewhere. That sucks though. What we got here? We got. Already had a. Oh, there we go. A lot of supercars and stuff like that out here. I already had a Lamborghini pull up next to me and give me the nod for my car. So, anyway, hope you're all having fun tonight. I wish you could be out here with me. Gentlemen's Club. Now, as I said, best steakhouse in Vegas is Treasures. You don't have to go into the gentleman's half of it, but there are places where you can sit in there where you can see into it. But I mean, just amazing steak. And I'm a steak snob. You know, I grew up mostly in the Midwest. I actually lived in Omaha. I went to a steakhouse in San Francisco looking for Kobe beef. They said, we have the finest Omaha steaks. I'm like, dude, I grew up with Omaha steaks. I don't want Omaha steaks. I can go back to Omaha for those. I see if my son was here, he would know what that was. It's not the 300Z, it's the, oh, I forgot to call the name, R something. So I've seen that. We saw the Lamborghini. I've seen two Bentleys and the Hummer. Oh, you know what? The Hummer should be called like the unofficial vehicle of Vegas. People here love their trucks. They never go anywhere. They're all malt crawlers. But they love these big lifted, not stupidly lifted usually, but just really like set like they're ready to go, you know, across the Serengeti. But really they're going to go down to the, you know, Luxor. And so anyway, the H2 is by far like the most sought after, you know, guy truck. I say guy truck, but it's usually women I see driving it. You know, moms taking the kids to school or going to the mall. And people in Vegas, the worst parkers in the world. All right, I give it up here. We got MGM on the right. We got New York, New York on the left. Oh, we got live music. And wasting all my time. Didn't know it was karaoke night, did you? What is she wearing? There's people who take this whole whatever happens in Vegas stays in Vegas thing a little too far, especially if they forget the fact that there's cell phones. Everything's recorded these days, so. Did I do that? Margaritas. I'm going to stop there later. You know, you guys, anybody saw my other video, or where is it? No, it's a video I have coming out. I talk about a trip to Savannah, Georgia. I remember going into a bar there, and I have a drink. I'm waiting on two female friends of mine. They're shopping upstairs at some little knick-knack shop, but I'm at the bar, and there's nothing going on in the bar, and there's this nice walkway next to the river, and I want to go out on the river. But I used to bartend, so there's no way I'm going to try and sneak out. I'm not going to, get someone's license pulled. I'm standing next to the door, looking outside, and I see a little plaque that says, "Absolutely, positively, no drinks over 32 ounces allowed outside." I'm like, "But what? Did that 32 math? This is math, and this is 622. Oh," and I look around. I'm like, because this thing's not 32 ounces. I saw the 30. Anyway, I'm like, I'm going to step outside. I put like one foot out, like I'm waiting for a bouncer to come tackle me. Oh, come on, dude, move your Grand Canyon Scenic Airlines tour bus. You're blocking our view of Venus. This is a little food court area here. I'm parked. I'll do this. There's that. The M&M chicks over there. Oh, we're moving. We're moving. Oh, they're filming. Hey. Peace out. All right, there's Aria on the left. Park MGM. Oh my gosh, guys, that used to be the Monte Carlo, and it's now Park MGM, and they're building a whole new front on that. You go away for a couple months, you come back, everything's changed. Double Barrel over here on the left. That's a good whiskey bar, not a great whiskey bar. There's no great bars here on the strip unless you're looking to get trash. A CVS. You'd be amazed how many CVS stores there are on the strip. And what's that other discount? Ross. There's like 2 or 3 Rosses here. Oh, come on, dude. You are in the middle of the intersection. People come to Vegas and they think, oh, I don't have to drive anymore. Rules. What are rules? That's it. Back it up. Come on, Indiana. You can do it. The roller coaster on top of the stratosphere. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go up there, but we'll see it. That's for sure. We're going to make it through here. So to my left is the new, what they call downtown strip. And maybe we'll come back and do a zing around through there. That was built specifically to attract the Asian and young hip audience. There's a place there called the, what is it, like the orange, the Mandarin. And it has the best buffet in my book, the best buffet in all of Vegas. It's called Wicked Spoon. It's a 4-star buffet. Oh, it's amazing. You got to go at night though. Don't go for the lunch one because the lunch is just kind of half-assed. Here's what I love about Vegas. Outdoor escalators. Planet Hollywood. I can't believe that place is still in business, to be honest. It doesn't offer a whole bunch. Although there is a PBR bar there, and maybe I'm gonna hit that up tonight, just to just to check it out, to see what it's like. I'm a big fan of the rodeo circuit and stuff, but the yeah, I still haven't been. My son was so bummed. He was hoping it was a themed restaurant, and that would have been cool. That, I think they probably would have done better as a themed restaurant than they do as a bar. Krispy Kreme, gotta have the Krispy Kreme. Oh, hey guys, up here is, let me see if I can get it up right in there. There's a bunch of restaurants. There's a Bubba Gump Shrimp, Rainforest Cafe, Twin Peaks. That is a great place to do some people watching. Go and grab a bite, sit on the balcony. They got fans and misters and stuff. And you got a great view down over the strip here. And and you know, Bubba Gump's okay, Rainforest is okay. Twin Peaks has, yeah, it has that. And if you guys have been to Twin Peaks and you understand what I'm talking about. Very nice plaid. Yeah, that's it. So anyway, what do we got on the left? There's a Prada store, Louis Vuitton, all the upscale malls on our left. You can see Paris up there. The Cosmopolitan is right over here. That's another one of these really super upscale hotels. In fact, if I'm not mistaken, it's built over another hotel that's still there. It's called the Las Vegas Jockey Club, I think. And the hotel's still there. They sold them the parking lot, and they built the hotel around and over it. It's got they sell a lot of timeshares and stuff there. In fact, I think the one we're not belonging to a timeshare. It's one of those vacation plan things where like you can stay at any hotel you want for cheap. We need to start doing that. Sexiest girls in Vegas, pin-up pizza. Oh, I like pin-ups. I like the old retro styles. You can't tell from the Caddy. I like the old school kind of styles. Yeah, for this, and let me talk about this. Since we're stopped here, we got the 81 Cadillac Eldorado Baritz. So that's a limited package. He stayed at the Jockey Club. Oh, sorry, Victoria stayed at the Jockey Club. Very nice. What'd you think of it? It's pretty clean in there. So we got the Bellagio coming up on the left, Paris on the right. I did Uber for a week just to try it out, see what it's like. I was thinking about doing a video on it, never got around to it. I had a guy who wanted me to pick him up at Paris and drive him to the Bellagio. It took 24 minutes because you can't just drive straight across. You have to come down, go down a block, go over a block, do a U-turn, do the whole thing, and then wait to turn. Now right here is one of the few places that you can actually cross at street level on the Vegas Boulevard. Hey, what's up? So people yelling at me. We get a lot of that. Well, we got some Vegas showgirls on the right. There's the entrance to Paris. Bellagio on the left. This is a fun little place. Over here on the left, right over there, is a place called Hex. That's entirely different. It used to be a candy shop where you could sit out there. As I said, you go away for a couple months, you come back. Oh, nice Mustang. Convertible. Sorry guys, I get distracted. Shiny lights. So one of these days, I'm gonna just camp out on one of these little benches over here, the little seats. Just order a string of drinks and sit there with my GoPro and just film what the women wear walking down the street in Vegas. It's insane. From the casual stuff, people walking down in the pajamas, to the women. I saw a woman in 6-inch heels walking the strip in 100-degree heat. I mean, you go. If you could do it, God love you. You're a better woman than I am. And that's not saying much, but still, it's the thought. Another CVS. Caesar's Palace on the left. When we get up closer to Caesar's, you got to check out their billboard out front. The entire billboard is LED, and I'm not talking like the sign part. I'm talking the posts, everything. The entire thing from the ground up is an LED sign. Every inch of it. Oh, what time is it? I can't see what time it is. I think it's like 9:20. So we're missing out on the Bellagio water show. Maybe we'll catch it on the way back. My plan is to do 2 passes. Doing 1 pass takes about half an hour going each direction. It's always better starting on the south end of this trip, going north, because everything's designed for new people coming into town. Most of the traffic coming to Vegas is coming from LA, and so all of the strip is designed to face that way. And granted, there's stuff facing the other direction too, but it's all set up to optimize the south-facing direction. Whew. It must be the heat. It's kind of quiet out here. Usually, I mean, I guess 9:30-ish. It's a little early for the real crazy stuff. You got to come out here on on a holiday or on a fight night. If there's a UFC fight in town or a boxing match in town, it's crazy. We came here, in fact, the way we ended up getting our pickup truck was our van. We were out visiting my folks who live here. The van broke down. The electronics just blew up. And it was the week of Christmas, New Year's, and there was a top build UFC fight that week. Every rental car in the city was gone. And we couldn't get a rental car, but I used a service called Turo, not sponsored by Turo, big fan of it. It's like Airbnb for car rentals. You rent out your car as if you were Hertz. And I rented a full-size, full 4-door, brand new Silverado for $45 a night, which is cheaper than I could get like a hatchback for. Oh, we got people in the limo. I saw some girl hanging out the roof of the limo. How you going?
Is that a Caddy?
Oh, hell yeah, it is. Is that a Caddy? Silly girl. Tricks are for kids. There was a girl hanging out of a sunroof at a Caddy, or not Caddy, of a limo. That's a big no-no, by the way. The limo drivers get yelled at for that stuff, and they'll pull over and kick you out if you're not careful. I guess you got to tip them pretty good. There's the Flamingo over on the right. That's another older one, but not bad. They actually have a garden with flamingos. And we got Caesar's Palace on the left. Is that a Caddy? We got here Porsche. I can't tell any of the difference in them anymore. I don't follow them the way I used to. 911 Carrera, no. Jumping in here. Treasure Island up front. Here's the sign up here on the left. Right here. Look at that. So you see the marble on the columns? Keep an eye on it. It'll change. In fact, it's moving right now. The whole thing, columns included, is LED. Oh, nice dress. Or lack thereof. Anyway, the shops at the Forums is a lot of fun. If you walk all the way through it, at the end is this whole animatronic show. It's great for the kids. It's built into an aquarium's built around it. It's a lot of fun and it's free. It's considered one of the best freebie shows. The other good freebie show is the other aquarium at the Silverton on the south end, over near Bass Pro Shops. In fact, it's in the same building. And they, if you go on Wednesdays, they have mermaids. You just stay there, Prius taxi. Harrah's, this is a place that I'm surprised hasn't been demoed yet. This is low rent section. The north end of the strip is not anywhere like the south end. The Mirage on the left, I actually like the Mirage. It's got one of the best poker rooms in town. One of the few poker rooms that's left. Burnout? Hope you're not telling me to do a burnout. There's the volcano. It's not going off right now. Treasure Island. That poor place has gone through more things. It was about to go under when it got the Cirque du Soleil. It was the first Cirque du Soleil show in town. I actually saw it. Venetian on the right. But they have a great country western bar. If you like country western, they got a mechanical bull, the whole 9 yards. Oh, it was an F-style Jaguar. All right. But talking high end, there's the Wynn. We're passing the rest of the Venetian. Basically, there's two parts of the Venetian that are identical. It's just big and big. So you can see the Wynn and its cousin, the Encore, there. Steve Wynn, that man is, he's a machine. Here's the old-fashioned mall where it used to be all the high-end shops till they moved further down, closer to the downtown strip area. Don't confuse the downtown strip with the actual downtown. Hey, how's it going? More Caddy fans. Sorry, I'm watching drunk women in heels trying to walk downstairs. It's funny. Nothing to see here, little girl, move along. Where was I? Oh, I've completely forgotten now. See, overwhelmed with the heat here. Oh, let's turn that off. So anyway, as I say, we're getting towards the end of the strip. We got the Wynn and the Encore, and then the Stratosphere is essentially the mile marker at the end of the strip. And the Stratosphere, by the way, it's a fun place to go and go check it out. Going to the top of the Stratosphere is a lot of fun, I don't think there's a roller coaster up there anymore. I think they got rid of the roller coaster. I think they just have the drop and a couple rides that hang you out over the edge. There's the Wynn's little mini Bellagio. You can see it over there on the right. That's adorable. It's like, look, we're just like the Bellagio, just little bitty. I've never even been in the Wynn. My wife and I keep saying we're going to go. We did it. When she gets back, I need to go check that out with her. She deserves that. Yep, F-type. Maybe I should do this later. What do you guys think? Should I do the drive later at night after everyone's had a bunch of drinks and they're all crazy out on the strip? I thought about going last night, but we had a huge thunderstorm. It was insane. All right, here we go. So you see the rest of the Wynn Plaza shops up here on the left? They're all with all those lights. Oh, Victoria, I didn't see the super chat. I'm so sorry. Thank you. I would ring a bell, but I don't have one. Oh, and I gotta stop before I hit somebody. Anyway, so this area right here, this right there, so that's a bunch of private rooms that surround the pool. And Victoria, thanks again, by the way. I'm really sorry I missed that. And the tent sets, very nice. But do they still have Sassy Sally's? I don't go to places like that. I honestly don't know what Sassy Sally's is, so I don't know if they have it. But the place I'm talking about right here, it's a pool area. The whole area surrounds a big pool, and they have concerts down there where you can hang out in the pool and listen to the concert. They have nights where it's optional. It's more adult fun. Oh, thank you so much, Victoria. I'm a good bear. Oh, I feel like the dog. Am I a good dog? Am I? I am. My poor Labrador, she is so she's thrilled that I'm home. We had friends watching her, and she's thrilled that I'm home, but she keeps looking around going, you forgot people. They're supposed to be other family members, and they're not here. And she keeps looking around the house for them, and she's very kind of twitchy. She won't eat all her food because she's so nerved right now because she's not sure where mom and her brothers and sisters are. So anyway, so we're past really the good area of the strip. I wish you guys could see it. There is in fact, somebody just did a video on it. There's a giant blue resort right here called, he keeps calling it the Fontainebleau. It's the Fontainebleau. It's French. You can call it the Fontainebleau or Fontainebleau, but you can't use both. Anyway, it was supposed to be like the new huge mega resort, and it's massive. It looks beautiful, but they never finished it. It's like 2/3 full. Like, it's missing windows. So when it rains, rain gets in it and everything else, it's going to cost millions, if not billions of dollars to fix. I don't know what they'll probably end up imploding it. All right, there's another Ross. Peppermill, it's just a restaurant. The actual Peppermill Resort is in Plano, and I got really sick eating at the buffet there. Don't do it. Circus. It's a great place to take your kids to watch the circus-ish kind of thing and then leave. The place is nasty. It is so old. They have one of the few RV parks. They have the only RV park I think that's actually on the strip in back, and it's nothing but a parking lot with painted like lines. It's awful. Don't ever go there. Just don't do it. All right, we're coming up on the end of the strip. We're gonna take you all the way up to the foot of the stratosphere. Then we'll turn around and we'll do it the other way. If there's any other areas of Vegas you want to see, maybe later at night we can do it in adults only, and I can drive you by the seedier parts of Vegas. It's always fun to watch from the outside. There was, believe it or not, I had a job. I was an IT manager, but part of my job somehow became the official unofficial ambassador. The company I worked for loaned money to used car dealers, like mom and pop buy here, pay here kind of lots. And so when our branch managers would come in, and we always had, every week we had a whole new group of branch managers because we had branches all over the U.S., Canada, and the Caribbean. And they were basically, all our branch managers were failed car dealers themselves. So they weren't just seedy and lowlifes, they were failed seedy lowlifes who came to work for us. And they of course they go through the normal thing. They go to the CEO's house for dinner, and then they want to go out and hit the strip clubs. This was in Indianapolis, and Indianapolis has got an inordinate amount of strip clubs because of the Indy 500 and the Brickyard 400, and I think they have an F1 race and stuff now. So the entire month of May is, everyone thinks the Indy's a one-day race. It's a 1 month long event. And girls who want to work there, they make them work the entire year before that, before they let them work the month of May. And so I got to know, I had like a budget and everything for taking these guys out. And it was really kind of sad because the company I worked for was a Christian-based company. The CEO was a pastor. Every Friday he'd send out a phone mail blast to everybody. They'd be like, here's how the company did this week. We're doing record earnings. By the way, that reminds me of the chapter where Paul talked to. And I'm a Christian, all right? And I mean, that didn't bother me, but it bothered me that he's sitting there preaching and doing all this stuff and then telling me that part of my job is I have to take guys to strip clubs. I mean, it's a rough job, but somebody had to do it. You know, but that was when I was young and stupid and didn't have my act together. And all right, what we got here? That's Elvis weddings, Little Chapel of Vegas. And there's the stratosphere on the left. See if anyone's jumping. No. Oh, let me see if I can. You can see the people up top spinning out over the edge. They're spinning. They're spinning. Turn around here in just a minute. And there's a section where I can turn around, which is not here. St. Louis Square. Now we're getting into the lovely section of town. Let me tell you. There's Denny's. I don't know why anyone ever ate at a Denny's. You can go, there's tons of restaurants on the strip that are open late. They will give you like a 2-inch thick prime rib dinner with like asparagus and grilled asparagus and a baked potato and a soup for like $10. Yeah, this has a 6-liter 8-cylinder engine. It's massive. There's no way though it's doing the burnout. This is it could, but when you accelerate, it's got power for years, just years and years and years and years and years. I was trying to see if I could go far enough down here so you could see where the the pawn shop guys are. There's some video that was showing that the pawn shop had closed because the old man died. Oh, right here, little Chapel of the Flowers. I got married there once. Yep. Married in Vegas, but you didn't know that. No, we didn't have Elvis marry us. Alright, we're going to try and make it down here to the pawn shop just so people can see that it's not closed. Oh, I'm in the wrong lane. Well, it's right down there. Sorry guys, I lied to you. Alright, we're going to hook a U-ey here and head back the other way. I don't see anything saying I can't do a U-turn. You guys watch for cops while I do this U-turn, okay? Is that a dispensary? There are dispensaries all over this town now. Oh my gosh. That's because they legalized marijuana, not just medical, recreational here. Honestly, I think that's the way it should be. I think that the government needs to get out of that business. The federal government. If a state wants to ban it, that's up to a state. I think it's something that should be taxed and used to, you know, make it so we don't have to pay other. Oh, Topless Cabaret. That the light's on, but the place doesn't look open. That used to be Olympic Guards there on the left. Oh, that's a whole lot of glitter on that lady. Oh, me. I don't want to call him out. My brother-in-law. I got a glitter story. I'm not going to tell you about it, but maybe if I get his permission to tell it, I'll tell it one day, but it's hilarious. Oh, we're coming up on the Stratosphere again. This is us from the north side headed south. Yeah, there's no roller coaster anymore. It's just the drop, you know, where it hauls you up to the top and drops you. Like, that's not bad enough. And they got the couple rides that just dangle you over the edge. Oh, and then there's a it's kind of like a bungee. It's not really a bungee. You don't go into complete free fall. But I've watched people jump, and you know, it's not really the fall. It's that first step. It's why did I stop there? See, you guys aren't watching. You're supposed to tell me when the lights change or don't change. Anyways, that first step, just stepping off that platform, and I saw some girl do it, and she's like, jump. She wouldn't jump, and the guys are like, well, here's what we can do. You cross your arms, and we'll hold you. We'll pull you in, and then when I let go, the bungee will actually pull you out of the room, and you'll fall. And she's like, okay, let's do that. And when he let go, she ripped one. She was so nervous. She was just right out the door. It was the funniest thing I've ever seen. All right. Here we are, leaving the Strip. Downtown. Thank you for visiting downtown Las Vegas. Yeah, downtown Las Vegas is the seedy, old section of Vegas. They've tried to make Fremont Street this really cool and upscale kind of place, and they've got the little show. It's fun. It is fun, and it's low rent, so it's cheaper than doing stuff on the Strip. And I guess for a lot of people who are older, they want to see that old school Vegas kind of thing. There's my daughter sending me text messages. If you're watching, Princess, I love you too. You better not be watching. It's past your bedtime. Let's see here. What do we got? Oh, SLS. I have no idea what that stands for. It's the casino over on the left. You can see the billboard that's on fire. Let me see if I can. I'm going to try again to tilt the camera up a little bit. No, it's not going to happen. I need to change the tension on the little thing that holds it or something. Billy Strong with the $1.99. Woohoo! Following the rules. Thanks, Bill. I appreciate it. Ding-a-ding-ding. And always forgetting my damn bell these days. I got 2 of them now. My wife bought me like a big-ass cowbell for doing it, so I got no excuse. I'm a bad bear. All right. Oh, you can almost see the moon. Thankfully, it's not a full moon tonight. Come on, is that New York in front of us? Yay! Victoria and Billy tonight. Keeping the bear. Give the gas money for the bear. I'm going to need that in this beast. You know what? Honestly, on the highway, this place... Sorry. I was just saying, oh my gosh. On the highway, this place is not too bad. Or this car is not too bad as far as gas mileage. Sorry. One of the gentlemen's clubs is called Little Darlings, and it is not a nice gentlemen's club. It's really low rent. But they've got the funniest damn billboards all over town. They just said, Little Darlings, now hiring class of 2018. I think that's right. Is the math right? I was laughing too hard to read it properly. They said, I was driving on the highway. I wish I could remember what it was. It was so funny, I nearly wrecked the car. The wind. Robust. And all those places, if you're staying in town, you can call them. They'll send a limo to come and get you. They're serious about their money. There's Circus again. That's cesspool. Don't ever stay there. Maybe go see it once before it's gone, and then you can say, "Yep, I saw it," and then take a shower afterwards. There's the Mickey D's. There's two Mickey D's on the strip, one at each end, the extreme ends. That girl had more holes in her jean than jeans. Man, I'm getting to be an old man. And crotchety at that. Alright, this center lane's getting to me. Let's see here. Well, there's the other side of that Denny's. There's the Ross. You can see right over there is the Rio, and the Rio is off strip. A lot of people don't realize that. Anything that isn't literally on the strip is considered to be off strip. If you're on the block on the back side of the strip, you're still off strip. You're either on strip or you're not. There's no like, we're kind of on strip. Trump Tower, he should just have a big sign up there that says "Suck it." What you gonna do about it? Anyway, so the Rio over there, I actually like the Rio. All the rooms are suites. You get some really great deals because they're off strip. They have a great buffet. It's a little outdated. It really is. But the people there are really nice. I like and it's got a good restaurant. Oh, restaurants. Breakfast and lunch. And it's kind of become like whatchamacallit, the Cirque du Soleil, where every resort gets a Cirque du Soleil. There's restaurants actually been out for a while called I just forgot the name. Oh, there goes a Lambo. Oh, what's it called? It's based off of they call it based off of Indiana food, where they have like pork tenderloins and stuff like that, and it's all like tractor based art and I can't remember. I'll remember it. I'm sure I'll remember right after the live stream. But they've got like, you can get pancakes with all sorts of stuff. Like I got one with Snickers and bananas in it. Like they take Snickers lengthwise, cut them in long strips, put it in there. Bananas lengthwise, and the pancakes literally the size of a hubcap. Hash House a Go-Go, and there's now like 8 of them in the city. There's one freestanding, and the rest of them are all in casinos and resorts. That place is great to go with a bunch of friends and stuff. The food is so good, and it's the kind of stuff you really want to share with somebody. All right, why does my AC say 75? It needs a penguin setting, just like straight up penguin. Don't even screw around with it. All right, now we're getting back into it. Near the wind. Still feels really quiet out here tonight. I'm not sure why. Anything else you guys want to see? Any places we need to make sure we stop by so you can check out all of it. Oh, let me, real quick. So, that right there is what they call the Palazzo. It's a tower that is exactly the same as the Venetian, which is next to it. So essentially, they built the Venetian. It was so popular, they built a second Venetian, identical, right next to it. Just ka-chunk. It's a great hotel. The room, it's my wife's favorite hotel. The rooms are really nice. They do this kind of, they're like shoebox style. They're long and narrow, and they're stadium. So there's like 3 tiers, like where the kitchenette and the bathroom are at the highest. You go down a step, and there's like the bedroom area. You go down another step, and you're in the living room area, which means no matter where you are, come up to it's going to be a while for the dancing fountains. They're down here on the right. You can see Caesar's Palace. They're just past Caesar's Palace. I'll tell you what makes me the most, in fact, I'll try to get over to the right-hand side just for them. What makes me the most upset is that the Treasure Island used to have this amazingly fun show, the pirate show, out front. And they canceled it like 12 years ago or something. The boats are still there, the water's still there, but nothing happens. And it's kind of sad, because it was a real mainstay on the Strip. And you could go there, and no matter how hot it was, they have these misters up there. This is it right here on the right. You can see the lanterns that are still showing where it was. I mean, it's right there. They could still do it. They just don't. I can remember being here in August, walking from Mister to Mister. Gillies, that's the country western bar I was talking about, because, you know, country western bars, you're going to find them at Treasure Island, a Caribbean resort or themed resort. I don't know. I'm not in charge of this kind of stuff. That's why they don't hire me for the big bucks. Man, everyone is just quiet here tonight on the Strip. Yeah, the lights are pretty. The kids, every couple, you know, about at least once a month, the kids will ask us, "Can we drive the Strip? Can we drive the Strip?" And I'll be honest, normally I'm like, no, because usually it's late at night and I'm tired. And as you can see, we've been live for 48 minutes. We've made it up the Strip once. So basically, it's an hour-long drive on the Strip. Now, if we do it on, it's like a Tuesday night, it's not a school night, I'll do it, because there's still all the lights and everything else. There's just not as many cars. The Margarita Bar, the Mirage. Okay, let me get over in front of this guy, see if I can get over. Not sure what time. I don't have a clock I can see. Not sure if the volcano's going to be going off. Oh, it's funny. So, you know, this is where they have Siegfried and Roy's secret garden. And they've got, besides the tigers, they've got dolphins. And the dolphins just had a baby recently. And so they had billboards up saying, was it, "Now come see our baby dolphin, this size for a limited time only." I thought it was pretty cute. I'm surprised they don't have better barriers here, because they don't like people crossing the street. So many tourists get hit by cars. They're real serious about it. Oh, nice billboard in front of me. Sorry guys, I didn't plan that. Watch YouTube ding me because of that. Here, let me give you a view of, there's the Mirage. Their Cirque du Soleil is themed, it's called Beatles Love. No connection to the 696-9696 Love in front of us. That's a totally different kind of love. The volcano must be going off soon, because there's a huge herd of people here waiting to watch the volcano. I didn't drink, did I buy a drink? I did buy a drink. Oh, thank goodness. Papa Bear's so thirsty and parched. Holy cow, that's hot. Oh, nothing like semi-warm Mountain Dew. Oh. There's some guy next to us filming with his camera, with his phone. I hate people. Look at this. Oh, you can't see him now. He's filming with the camera, with the phone up and down vertical. I hate, that's like having an AOL email address, if you ask me. That's just showing you don't understand technology. You should always film in a panoramic style like this, whatever this is called. This way, the way I'm doing it. That's the way to do it. All right, we're coming back up on Caesars here again. And you get a better look here from the, poured some whiskey. I did. I made, when I was a bartender, I made a drink with Mountain Dew in it and whiskey. Anyway, there you can see the columns there better now. Man, it's so hot and oppressive. Everyone just looks like either everyone had a really bad night, or it's just so hot out that people are just, I don't know how people put up with it, to be honest. Oh, more music for YouTube to ding me with. Oh, the drink. We called it Electric Gatorade, and it was bourbon. Oh, what's the green? Oh, Midori. It was a shot of bourbon, a shot of Midori, and a spritz of Mountain Dew poured over the rocks. Captain Morgan. I like Captain Morgan's every once in a while. It's not a go-to. I like my drinks pretty basic. I drink my bourbon neat. I like my rum usually dark. It reminded me of an inappropriate joke that will not be telling tonight. Oh, my son and I have been listening to stupid dad jokes, and there was a great one, and now I can't remember it. Oh, it was what is it? Why doesn't Karl Marx like Earl Grey? Because all property should belong to the state. Get it? Property? That's hilarious. The forums at Caesars. I always like my dining to be sumptuous. Ever. It is fun. Oh my gosh. I'm loud. Brooks and Dunn together in Vegas. You know, that's one thing. I have not gone to see any concerts since we've been here. Or any big concerts. We've seen like some outdoor venue stuff, some free stuff, but I need to go to some of these. Oh, there's Go Big or Go Home, the guy from the Food Network, Fieri or whatever. I went to his restaurant in California, and it was horrible. I honestly like his show. I think he's entertaining. I think he's fun. He seems to know a ton of stuff about food. His restaurant was just awful. One of the worst restaurant experiences I've ever had. Maybe he can get what's his name from Hell's Kitchen to come and fix his restaurant. Oh. Woo. And we get the Beastie Boys rapping over here. Come on, sing along. Oh, some weird mix. How long is the strip? Damn, you know, I looked that up at one point and I've forgotten it. It's more than a mile. It's a couple miles, I think. In fact, they do I think they do a 5K that goes like down the strip and back up. And they actually shut down the strip, the whole strip for the 5K. All right, I'm gonna have to get by this guy. Oh, maybe I can sneak in behind the Lambo. There we go. Come on, pull up, Lambo. Get your bowling gear. Oh, see, if my son was here, he'd know exactly which model that is. I have no clue. Lamborghini of Beverly Hills. Oh, it's not even one of the rentals. We got a lot of rentals, people renting supercars around here. There's a great video, some guy who rented one, and he's a real car guy. He does videos on YouTube and stuff. He rented it and then totaled it. He was showing off, he gunned it, came out from underneath it, and he went straight into the median. Total whack job move. The one thing I will say, if you're here on the strip, be prepared, because a lot of people talk about like, oh, we're gonna go walk the strip. It's longer than you think. Each one of these resorts takes up a city block. So if you're thinking to walk 5 or 6, resorts, that's 5 or 6 big city blocks, and you're doing it in 100-degree heat. I'm sitting here in my car at 10 o'clock at night, and I'm wearing jeans and a tank top, and I'm sweating. Now that said, I'm a cold weather bear. I'm not a a desert type. Dude, you gonna let me get over? Where is the driver? Well, he's gonna sit there. I'm gonna do it. Why he's parked like that. But anyway, what I was gonna say is, you see these bus stops here. There's a shuttle bus system. I think it's called the Deuce, actually. Really, really great name. And but anyway, it's a really good service. The rest of mass transit in Vegas is just awful. Don't ever try and wait for a taxi. Don't order a taxi. They're expensive. They take forever. Do an Uber or whatever the other ones are, or use the mass transit. Also on the, oh, here we go. Oh no, this is Caesars. I got this lane. Come on, let me get over. Hey, better. Swing. Better. Jersey style. I always like to joke that I got my license in Iowa, but I learned to drive in Jersey. Because it's learn to drive or die in Jersey. Anyway, so this is Caesars on the right. That lane makes you turn right, so that's why we're staying out of that. So we get by. The next block is where the dancing water is, and it should be right around 10 o'clock, right, guys and gals? So hopefully, if we can make it down there, we can see some dancing water. There's Gordon Ramsay's new restaurant. To my sister who said it wasn't, Hell's Kitchen right there. Booyah. You can't see it, but I'm doing my I told you so dance right now, right here, right now. It's happening. That's right. UFC, oh, that's July 7th. That already happened. The city goes crazy for a big UFC fight. I mean, don't we all? Whew. Is it just me, or did it get warmer? One of you guys needs to turn the AC on. That's all I'm saying. All right. Come on, people. Come on. I got people need to see the water. Do you think it would be considered a social faux pas for me to go and accidentally fall in the fountains? Honestly, I would hate to be in that water. It's, oh my gosh. I'm excited to see you too. Hi, how you doing? Crazy women to my left. Someone's having a good night. Or bad night, I couldn't tell which. Whew. Come on, come on. Oh. There's a place to our left. You can't really see it. Let me see if I can take it over here. This place has one of the hippest clubs in town. And there's actually no casino in that place. It's got dress, nightclub. It's got, what's her name? The Giadia, the chick from the food channel or whatever. It's got her restaurant. I hear it's pretty good for being one of the star restaurants and stuff. Honestly, a lot of those places are not that great. I don't know why, but they don't do so well. So come up on the Bellagio. What time we got? And can't wait. Send me a IM. Let me know what time it is. I can't see my clock, and I have to change it on my phone. It should be going off like every 15 minutes. Oh, there it's going. I'm gonna try and squeeze through the intersection here. It doesn't last very long. It's a really short show. You can see it there on the right. Ah, there, dude. I gotta drive now. Don't believe it, just watch. No, you stay in your lane. Hey, 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 hey! You didn't know you were getting bear karaoke, did you? Midnight. Alright, so we're right on track there. Again, this is one of the few areas where you can actually cross at street level. It's a good place to get hit by a car. There's the Cosmo. Oh, we got a big, nice, proper H2 limo. What's going on, limo guys? Oh, I forgot to turn down the that area. Let's see if we can do it over here at Aria. If I get lost, it's all your guys' fault. This area is so bizarre and confusing. I had one person here I had to drop off for a, whatchamacallit. Aria Self Park, Aria Ballet, Tower Suites. I think we go this way. Oh, I think I'm thinking of a different area. I don't know, Self Park. There we go, return to Las Vegas Strip. That's what I want to do. Oh my gosh, this sucks. I got 10 feet of hood and I gotta pull out in front of one of these idiots. I lived! Alright. Gucci's, Chili's. As I said about people trying to get hit by cars. No turn on red. Of course not. Why would there be? We got Planet Hollywood, Hilton, Polo Towers. I don't even know what that is. Oh, look, a CVS. Total 6 Central. It took me long enough just to get adjusted coming back from Mountain Time up in Montana. I always forget there's that extra time zone squeezed in there. I think it's always just Eastern, Central, and Pacific. And then I'm in Utah, which I'm pretty sure on a mountain, and then you go, you know, just an hour south and from St. George, and I'm in Vegas, and it's on Pacific time of all things for some reason. I don't know. I don't understand the whole time zone thing. Oh, you'd be lost with me. At least we're all lost together. If I die, you can eat me. I'll sign that waiver now. So what is this thing? It's a Toyota. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I love it. It's one of the little things on my Caddy right over there. It's got the little flashy things way out on the hood to tell you that it's returning. Needless to say, if you're going somewhere on the strip and you want to get there in a short amount of time, don't take this. Yeah, don't talk about the electric bill, but don't take the strip. The strip is not the way you get somewhere quick. It just isn't. Dude, why are you trying to cross, moron? Oh, CVS. Woo-hoo. There's the MGM. We're coming up on the. I need to get out of this lane. They'll make me turn. They're so bossy around here. Telling people they gotta turn. So this is New York right here. Now, the south end of the strip, again, you get a lot more foot traffic, people crossing the street and such. Could you have pulled further forward? Coca-Cola, Showcase Theaters. Oh, there's a Panda Express. Yummy. Zoomanity. So in New York, their Cirque du Soleil show, because every resort has to have a Cirque du Soleil show. Their Cirque du Soleil show is called Zoomanity. It's the adult-themed, risque Cirque du Soleil. It's the only Cirque show I've heard that's actually bad. Because you couldn't just leave it at having fun. You had to get frisky with it. 18 plus, rated Cirque. Are they going to let these people cross? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, here we go. Here you can see Vegas visitors at their best. All in black. That looks hot. She's wearing shorts. She's smart. Flip-flops and tennies, no one in heels. Okay, what's this chick wearing? What are you wearing? That is... She's glistening. That's so hot. This guy's taking my picture. I was in Moab, Utah, and I had some Japanese tourist. I was driving my RV. Walked in front of me, made me stop so he could take the picture of me in the RV. It was hilarious. And it didn't say anything to me, didn't wave thanks or anything. Just walked in front of me, made me stop, took my picture, and then walked away. I'm like, all right, weirdo. If that's your freaky thing, you go on with it. All right, there's another limo we got here. It looks like is that a Lincoln? I think it's one of the Lincoln SUV limos. Oh, we need, what's his name? I can't do a good McConaughey accent. Matthew McConaughey, German. My Lincoln. Wondering why we drive our Lincolns. Sorry, that's the best I can do. I'm not good at it. Oh, I got another bad dad joke for you. Knock, knock. You say who's there. And it's oh, I've just forgotten it. Heck, nabbit. Oh, it's so lame. Talk about a dad joke. All right, there's Excalibur, that's the jousting. We still haven't gone to see the jousting. I want to take the kids to see the jousting. I wouldn't stay there, but I hear the show's lots of fun. Blue Man Group. Blue Man Group is, somebody once said perfectly, it's a 90-minute show that's great for the first 30 minutes. And then after that, it's just more of the same. It really should be a 30-minute show. Don't even get me started about Chris Angel Mind Freak. Hey, no problem. And again, if any of you guys ever come out here, hit me up, meet you for drinks or something. I always like to say hi to folks and put a name to, or a face to the name. Yeah. See, without my wife here, the other half of my brain, I forget all this stuff. Anyway, I love the Luxor, the light on top of the Luxor. That the kids and I, that's one of our favorite things. And we're back to Mandalay Bay, which is the south end of the strip. Best thing about Mandalay Bay is it's got an honest to goodness like beach kind of atmosphere outside. They have a huge wave pool. They've got a lazy river. There's a shark aquarium you can go see. It's not huge or amazing, but it's a little pricey for what it is. But you're in Vegas. You're here to have fun. Go see it. Go do it. You won't regret it. It's a nice enough place, and the beach area is amazing. The last time, okay, not last time, but the first time I stayed there, I came out here with my ex-wife. We were married at the time. She was here for a seminar, and I just decided to take the time off and come with and hang out at we were able to get the hotel at the Mandalay Bay. And I would pull up, and I'd heard before that everything at the Mandalay Bay was for the young and beautiful set. And I'm like, wow, that sounds cool. And not that I was young and beautiful even then, but I get there, and everyone is young and beautiful and stacked and ripped, and everyone is just like off the charts. I'm like, this is too much. I mean, what's going on here? This is crazy. And then I noticed all the women have like enhancements, and they're all got fabulous hair and eyelashes like 3 feet long, and they're all wearing the neck lanyards with little placards on them, like you see from like somebody going to a convention. And it was the annual Gentlemen's Club Owners Convention. It was all strippers at the Mandalay Bay. It was an interesting stay, hanging out during the day at the wave pool. It was a lot of scenery. I sat my chair right down in front of the lazy river, and it was like one of those sushi restaurants where the food just comes around on the belt right in front of you. You can just sit there and look at what you want. All right, everyone. We're in hour 15. We're overtime. I appreciate you guys joining me here. After the video posts, you can go back and you can leave comments just like with regular videos. Please give me a thumbs up. Share the video with your friends. That gets the word out there. Thank you, everyone, so much for the super chats. You guys rock. Yeah, we're at the airport. Or just passing the sign. You see all the tour buses of people stopping to hang out the sign. That dude is drunk as hell trying to get on his tour bus. Oh my gosh. Well, at least they're getting their money's worth. Anyway, thanks again, everyone, for hanging out. And do leave a comment and let me know if there's other areas of Vegas you want me to do a video of or do a live stream of. Let me know what you want. That's it. Bear's out. You guys have a great night. And as always, shine on!